Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna start this commentary on Max Payne, uh, Let's Play, or whatever you want to call it. Now I just already played through, at least, I did like two videos, so, granted, maybe I should have recorded and, like, while I was playing, but, you know, I decided to just, you know, I would just post commentary. But, yeah. I played the game back in the day. I never beat it. I got really far in it. I know there's a third game that they made,
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an
which
exclamation mark.
I won't be able to play because
I released my finger from
I don't have an emulator for that
and then it was
system,
over.
nor can I get one. So
To make any
I'm
kind
gonna
of
just
sense of
stick
it, I
with
need to go back 3 years,
PS2
back
right
to the night the
now.
pain started.
I do have some reviews coming out as well, so be on the lookout for that. I have some animations I want to work
I was still in
on.
the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So
But
when
yeah.
are you coming to work for me, Detective
So,
Payne?
You'd make me work on
okay, so I want to explain
Sorry,
exactly
Alex. Showing the baby come first.
what all I'm gonna try to do for these gameplays.
That's you,
If
Max.
anything, I'm
Regular Boy
going
Scout.
to
See, Alex.
cut out,
Still
try
out
to
partying
edit
with me
out
tonight,
as much
Like taking care of
padding,
a baby.
because a lot of it was me either forgetting like where to
Life
go
was good. Sun
or
setting on a
what to
sweet
do.
summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns, sounds of children playing.
I did try to
House
leave
across
in
the river on
the
the Jersey
deaths,
side.
because
Beautiful wife and a baby girl.
it is
The
funny when,
American dream
you know,
come true.
let's plays, people die in them over and over again. I can't beat this
But
level.
dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when
So
you're
I
not
did
looking.
leave a few of those in here.
The sun went down with
I did
practice
try
bravado.
to play around with the settings of the, like, the game, the, the controls, because when I would want to look up, I would look down, it would make me look down, and then when I want to look down, it make me look
I
up,
didn't
so I
like
had
the
to
way the
keep
show started.
playing around with that, so I would
They'd give you
pause
the
the
best seat in the
game
house. Front
off and
row
on,
center.
but I cut all that out
What the
mostly.
hell?
But yeah, there is a believe it or not, a movie called Max Payne, which they did try to they tried to do the game justice, I guess, kinda, but not really, because that movie, like, Mark, I forget his name, Mark something Berg, he's a decent actor, but, yeah, that movie, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember not really liking it, or I didn't hate it, but it was just like, okay, it's there. I mean, really the only thing I remember of it is like he was fighting like demons or something, or dark angels or something. But maybe that was so I don't know, supposed to be a social commentary on something, or themes or something, or represent something. That movie was weird. The ending I don't remember understanding. Mina Kunis, who's a pretty decent actress, was in it as well. Also, why I wanted to see it. She's been in better stuff, such as Spy at... I forget what that movie's called. The Spy Who Loved Me, I believe. Could be wrong. Oh no, it is The Spy Who Dumped Me. That's a good movie. I recommend, that's, if you want to see a good Mina Kunis comedy, watch that film. Actually enjoyed it. But yeah, here Max
get
Payne
worried
loses
about
his
your
daughter
peace.
and
Then, finally, 2 months
wife,
ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack
and
Lupino,
I guess he's like a
boss of a Cincinnati
vigilante,
crime family, was
kinda,
trafficking.
or he's been framed
I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New
soon or
York.
down the line. I don't know if I'll keep in those loading
I
screens
came in from the cold in the
as
dark.
much,
Outside, the city was a cruel
but
monster. I've been
yeah,
slowly working my way from the
but yeah,
small
my
town to the big
whole
fish,
goal
trading for
here
the
is
source of the
to
drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this
at
part of the city who
least
knew I was down here.
keep like the main portion of the game, such as stuff that I'm
I
like
hadn't
if
had
I'm
face to
going
face with
towards a
Alex since I'd gone
cutscene, I'll
undercover.
keep that in, or I don't want to
Outside, the
like
mercury
play
was
through
falling
like the whole
fast. It
level
was
and then
called
it's
the
just
Devil's
like
Heart,
me
where
going
ice
back
beach
and
boulders
forth
hit
to
the heaven
different
ready to fall.
locations,
Everyone was running for shelter
or
like there
trying
was
to
no
get to a
tomorrow.
location really
It didn't get any better when I
slow.
got to the subway.
I mean, I guess that's
The
mainly
feeling hit
what
me like a point-blank shot straight in the face.
Let's Play is,
Something
with
was not
people
right
playing
about
the
this.
game straight out, but
My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me.
and the
I had to
graphics
zip it in
here, like
wide.
they're fine,
Next stop,
even for an
Roscoe
emulator.
Street
I don't
Station.
like how I couldn't
Alex.
switch. It wouldn't let me like switch freely like my weapons.
The station was drenched in gloom.
Like if I
Alex was a
switched
ghost, nowhere to be
machine
seen. I'd
guns,
have to
I
look
wanted
for
to
him.
switch to a shotgun and it wouldn't let me unless I ran out of bullets for the machine guns. I hope it doesn't do that for other games that I'm playing. I do wish they would have made like different, enemy models, because like it's kind of weird when you see like the same dude with the other guy, or like the same model with the same model and the same, uh, you know, right there, right next to each other. Like there's a level coming up later down. I think it's in the second video or second part. I'll get to. Yeah, those shotguns, when they shoot you with the shotguns, that does do a lot of damage to the health. I did try to at least be able to, you know, try to not lose as much life, which I've surprisingly been doing really good. Considering I used to die a lot to this game, a bit. But yeah, here I just skipped some stuff. I mean, basically all it was I rescued this security guard, and then he died. And then I had to turn on the train, and get to the train. Pretty much it.
So much for being subtle.
I took no damage. Alright. There's like one enemy, like sometimes they like totally startle me because like they just come out of nowhere around the corner. I'm not expecting them really. Although I guess I should.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
See, like, as soon as you get hit, like, you can die, like, really fast.
What the hell?
See, I was having issues with the... I don't think that was the enemy that startled me. It might have been. I don't think so.
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about?
But yeah, if anything, if I do videos like this where a lot of audio's not playing, or when I'm not really talking, I'm gonna at least like let people get into the game.
Everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
I don't remember cutting that out. Oh, these controls, man. These controls.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Let's get the hell out of here! Got him down! Got him!
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. You make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he says bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Virgilio! You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, "Vinny, you're in charge of this one," unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
We gotta go in now! Bosses! We're coming in!
There he is.
Hero is just like really cautious of enemies. And I was trying to look for peels. Which back in the day I didn't really care much looking for them, which yeah, that would help. I need to start doing it. It sucks you can only carry like 7 or 8 of them. Oh, I think this is where I died. Or no, it isn't. I don't know why I'm wasting bullets on those.
Hey!
Oh, this is where I died. I just like walked right into that. Cause I thought I would just like fall down and I would be able to just jump down, but nope. You gotta wait for it to fall all the way down. So that sucked. These long transitions I put in. Very, very sorry.
Exhibit number 1, newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always...
See, I barely can, like, roll in this game. Like, it doesn't let me do that a lot. It lets me jump, but I can't, like... And that's funny, because, like, the same, like, button to jump is the same button to roll, but it doesn't let me do that half the time.
The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr. There was a key on the table.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the Kung Fu fighting video game. I tell you, kid, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cadence.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Ew.
Rico Muerte.
That chick is packed.
Who the hell?
The chicks are packed. The chicks are packed. This is a great line. I don't even think I take damage in this. Or I do. But not as much. But yeah, this is about to be over, so I'm gonna probably transition to the second part. So after I kill this guy. He can take a lot of damage, oh my god.